I'm back and got another video. Today I want to talk about how I found a condo and the process I kind of used to go about getting that done. So I'm in Chiang Mai right now in Thailand. It's a northern area. Um, I started my search about a month ago, and I just did a little bit here and there. And in the very beginning, I kind of kept an open mind about what I wanted exactly. I was kind of looking more at what was out there, and then over time, I started to kind of build a list up mentally. Like what things I wanted in the place. Right now, it's a good time to be looking around for a condo, either to buy or to rent. Um, the prices are a lot lower. I've heard about half, like the rents are now, about 50% less than they were, a year and a half ago. So I kind of came up with some criteria I was looking for. Um, the typical condo here is going to be a little on the smaller side, just so you know. You're looking at probably like 33 square meters for like the standard issue condo. So if you're okay with that, that's a little on the smaller side. It's gonna have like a narrow layout with like a kitchen area more than likely as you first come in, and like a little living area right after that, and then you're gonna have like a bedroom off to the side and a nice bathroom. So that's sort of like a standard layout. And you'll see that when you start searching, you'll see that kind of layout over and over and over again. And that was just too small for me. I wanted to get at least 65 square meters to 100 square meters, somewhere in that area there. I didn't want to go too big because then you have to think about, if it's just you, then, why do you need that much space? And, if you're running air conditioners and stuff, it's going to be a lot of extra money. So, you have to kind of think about what's your optimal size. So that was the first thing I set up was the size range. Now, if you use the property sites, Thailand property, which is really nice, it's a great way to start searching. Another good one is dot property. I primarily use Thailand property. I'll put a link below for that. You can also save your searches. You can filter, because there are a lot of condos out there. You'll find when you start doing this that there's an abundance of supply. So, filter through your selection. You can pick up like 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, stuff like that. The size, the location. I suggest you start thinking about what you want in your place. Now, I was looking at, like I said, the square footage or meters, however you want to do it. And I was also wanting some things like, the amenities. A lot of the nicer condos are going to have like swimming pool, fitness center, a few other things. So that would have been really nice. Big plus. I like to swim, so swimming pool would have been awesome. Other things would have been a balcony. You can get some really nice views here in Chiang Mai. So if you can get a higher floor with a balcony, that's really sweet. So it would have been really nice to have that. I like a nice bathroom, walk-in shower. Now you're going to find that it's going to be fairly standard in most decent condos. They do a really nice job here in Thailand with bathrooms. They really like a nice bathroom. So, I call them like wet bathrooms, where basically there's a drain in the shower and a drain also in the bathroom. So it's really easy to clean too. You can just like spray down your bathroom, and it's easy to clean because the water just goes right down the drain. So I really like that. It's pretty cool. Other things, I wanted a separate bedroom, but I didn't want like 2 bedrooms. So I was looking at 1 bedroom. Now, it's hard to get a bigger size with 1 bedroom. So, but on the other hand, if you get 2 bedrooms, just you, then, you could use the other one as an office. But I didn't really want that. I wanted kind of like open area. So that really cut down my selection a lot. to get like that open plan. Like the unit behind me, you see, this is the one I decided on, and it's pretty open layout. It has like an office area, living area, like a second living area, like slash office, and a living area right behind me here, and a dining area. And there's a kitchen off the side. So that leaves the other thing I wanted was a nice kitchen. You'll find the smaller, lower cost condos, the ones with the smaller square meters, are going to have really, really tiny, minimal kitchens. Like you might just have a little miniature sink. You'll probably just have one burner or two burners, a miniature refrigerator. Okay, so it's going to be like for the person who wants to eat out all the time. So keep that in mind. If you like to do any cooking, you're going to need to get a unit with a decent kitchen size. And so I would say look for like the refrigerator. A washer is really nice. So look for a washer. Usually they build them into the kitchens, like under the cabinet. So you'll find that a lot of the nicer condos will come with a washer. Very few have a dryer. I did look at a unit that had a dryer, so that would have been great. So those are my main criteria: big kitchen, lots of living room space, balcony, amenities, and the square meters being 65 or more. Now, of course, you can't always get what you want, but those are the criteria I set about, setting my filters and so on. So over the month, I kind of came up with a long list of properties. Like I said, not everything was included, all the things I wanted and all those, but I came up with about maybe 40. And then I narrowed them down, based on price and stuff. I wanted to stick within like, 8,000 baht to 14,000 baht. That comes out to like maybe 300 to like 350 maybe to like 450 range, somewhere in there. 300 to like $450. And now normally, before the COVID, that those would have been a lot higher. You'd probably be looking at 500 to like 900 on these same units. So you get good deals right now. So over time, especially when I was in the quarantine in Bangkok, I really went through a lot of these picks and decided which ones I was really most interested in. And I kept in touch with the realty agents. I worked really with 66 Property. They seem to be really friendly and outgoing. It's run by a guy from the United States. I think he's also Pakistani. And he has there's some girls that are working for him that also speak English. So they'll reach out to you online. So it's really nice because you can show them what you're interested in. They can get back with you, answer any questions and things. So you can get your, the whole thing going before you even get here. And I didn't want to waste a lot of time looking around for a place while I was here, because then you're in hotels and stuff, just like waiting for your appointments to go look at properties, and they have to clear it with the owner to go show it and everything. So you don't always get, like one day I saw just like one property all day because that was the only thing that I could see, and so I kind of wasted like a day. I didn't really waste it, but it'd been nice to see like 5 things in one day. The other days I did. So, I basically wanted to kind of like see as much as I could, like in a week, of the favorite properties that I wanted. Now I also work in the United States, so I also need really good internet. So that's another thing. I wanted a unit that was capable of getting really good internet. And I think that's pretty standard here. You're going to be able to get that. But some of the hotels you're at may not have great internet. So that's another reason why I kind of wanted to get in my unit, get the fastest internet as possible set up as soon as I could. Okay, so I finally got things kind of narrowed down to like 10 units. And so I went to see most of those. Some actually got sold while I was here looking. And it was a really nice unit, had most everything I wanted, and a wraparound balcony, which was incredible. And it was only 13,000 baht. But that one was sold. So it ended up being the one or two properties in the final. This one, they worked with me, negotiated on a price, so I got a further discount on it, and I jumped on this condo that I'm in right now, which came down to 13,000 baht, which is about $410. This is considered a luxury condo. So, so that's how I did my process. And you know, if you have any questions or comments, you can feel free just to put something down below. I put some video in there, just walking around, looking at units, in case you had some ideas. Some of the units I looked at were really upscale. I don't know if I really was that interested in it, but I went to see what they had. They really wanted me to go look at it in the Astra condo, which is, it's affordable right now, but the thing is, once all these restrictions end and more foreigners start coming here, then you're going to find like places like Astra is going to go up a lot on the rents. So, and I plan on staying here a while, so it'd be nice to find a unit where I can work with the landlord, you know, and not have the price double, you know, the next year. So I don't know. We'll see how that all goes. But I also put some video in doing the contract. I do more details on that, but they'll do a contract. It's going to be kind of standard contract in Thailand, which is going to be like let's get it right. 2 months rent is like a deposit, and then you do like 1 month advance, and then you just pay monthly after that. So it comes out to like 3 rents up front, 3 months rents up front, basically. And you get in really quick. You can get your unit all set up in just a couple days. You know, they'll get the contract done. Like for me, I told them I was interested in the unit. They said, come on, put down a deposit. I did that. And then the next day they said, okay, we can do the contract now. And that was it. So it took me 2 days to get into the unit, and they'll give you a key like right then and there. So that was pretty cool, you know, because in the USA it takes a lot longer, you know, generally. They'll also go through like an inventory, and they'll take like pictures and everything. Like if the unit's nice and has like a lot of things in it, then they're gonna document, you know, what's in there. And you know, I have some more like about that later. So anyway, everything's going well so far. I really like the unit. No problems. Everyone's been real friendly. Check out the property, the 66 property. Perfect Homes also has a really good agent. She knew like excellent English. And I would say it's really important if you're coming from an English-speaking country, you know, take advantage of the real estate agents that can speak English, because it's going to make your life so much easier if you can ask them questions, you know, and they understand you without having to go to translations and all that stuff, and get the translation all messed up and lost. So I was really happy, you know, with the agency I picked, because they were able to answer all my questions right away in English. So I'll put a link for them down below, and I'll put the other one, which is Perfect Homes. That was the other gal who spoke like great English. So those are great resources for you. And I hope
some other things to consider when you're looking at getting a place here in Thailand. Instead of just going out in the first week and trying to find a place, you might want to consider looking for a like a long-term stay hotel. I did run into another guy who was staying at a hotel that was offering monthly, like a package, you know, had like Wi-Fi and everything included. So he did say it was sort of like a big hotel room. It didn't have like a kitchen or anything, so that's something to keep in mind. You know, that way you'd have a month or so to spend looking around for something instead of just you know, a few days. I kind of felt like I was kind of rushing myself a little bit, so that's why I thought I'd mention that. Also, most of the condos are for 1-year leases. It's pretty standard here. That's kind of what they want. Now, you'll find some are offering 6 months, and there are very few offer 3 months. You're going to pay about 10% more to do a 6-month lease, and then another approximately 10% more for a 3-month lease. Okay, so my search paid off, and I found a really nice unit located in an older part of town. There's a couple other condos in the area off the main road, so it's nice and quiet, and it's got a lot of charm from the older section of town. A lot of nice restaurants, and there's a lot of Western amenities in this area too. If you're looking for that, the condo is not everything I wanted. I mean, I wanted the swimming pool and the balcony and all. I had to make some trade-offs. I did not get everything I wanted, but I did get the square meters, and that's something that was so important for me. And I'm up on an upper floor. I didn't want to be on the ground floor. That's just something, I don't know, it just doesn't appeal to me. But the unit is newly renovated. It's considered a luxury condo. It has lots of artwork, great lighting, very clean, well taken care of. You can see they have artwork and things in there. Marble floors, and the layout is very open. So it's got a living area, dining area, which you see there. I'm talking over the video as you're seeing it. We've got a nice open kitchen here, which has a nice view looking out kind of over the general condo area there, which is interesting. And we've got the microwave, we've got the granite countertops, we've got the nice sink, we've got a hot water heater for the whole unit, so not just the shower, but you got hot water in all your sinks as well, which is nice. We've got the amenities, the rice cooker, the coffee maker. We've got the big refrigerator, which I really wanted, and everything again is really clean. A lot of well-stocked kitchenware in there for all your cooking needs, plates and everything you can think of. One thing that's really neat about this place, it has sliding doors, so it kind of has like this Japanese kind of feel to it. Like a Zen thing. It's really relaxing in this unit. The nice big bedroom with a queen bed, lots of mirrors, and we've got a huge storage area there, lots of clothes and stuff in there, vanity area. There is 2 AC units. You can see there's the office area, and there's a nice bathroom with a walk-in shower, and you've got a nice granite countertop. Again, very clean, well taken care of. Even artwork in the bathroom, which is kind of interesting. And here's a living area with a big screen TV. Okay, I'm here with a realty agent, and we're going to go over a contract. And she said this is the standard contract. It's a typical contract here in Thailand for, like, I guess when you get a condo, like especially for a foreigner, right?
So, it's the same with Thai as well.
Thai and foreigner. Okay, very good. All right. So we're just going to kind of go over that, and I'll just hold this here so you can tell me things.
Oh, you can go ahead. It's the same as the one I sent you. So you basically agreed to rent 301, the Mana condo for 12 months period.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
At the rate of 13,000 baht. So you'll pay 26,000 baht being the security deposit, and then another 13,000 baht being 1 month rented advance. Total sum of 39,000 baht being the security deposit and 1 month rented advance. And then the rent after every month will be 13,000 baht.
Okay. You also need to look at the bills that are attached to the unit. So in my case, I have the electricity, I have the water, and the internet as my main bills. Now, the water, from what I understand, is a little extra cost that the condo is adding to it. You know, you're gonna probably have that with a lot of condos, but you're still gonna be paying. I was told like $20 or $30 at the most. Whereas the electricity is a little different situation. You have to really watch the rates on electricity. There are some stories of condos, you know, really overcharging your electricity. So what you want is the government rate, and that's basically the rate that people in the neighborhood are paying for electricity, and not to overcharge condo rates. So you definitely want to inquire about that. Now the internet, there's going to be some pretty good packages, you know, in Thailand for your internet. You should be able to get a really good speed. I went for, you know, the fastest I could get. So I went for 1 gig up and 1 gig down. So I want to upload videos. Also, I need the speed for my work as well. So that's going to cost me like 1,200 baht a month, roughly. And that's going to be, you know, they added the router, you know, I came in and set everything up and set the passwords up for me and everything, so it was really nice service. I used 3BB, that's the internet provider in the area. So, other things to look at is going to be, you know, your location, you know, so definitely want to consider either, like if you're a student, you know, being near a university and so on, so, or where you work and things like this. So obviously that's a big factor for a lot of people. So if you have any other suggestions and things about, you know, looking for a condo, please you know, feel free to comment. I appreciate that. We're also doing an inventory of the condo, where there's like a list and there's photos of like what the condo's contents are, just to document that. And it works for the landlord, or it also works for the tenant. Like, for example, she was explaining that she had a client who was insisting that there was a TV in the unit and wanted the customer to pay, but there really wasn't, and that's because the inventory was done. So, okay, I just want to let you know that's also something that you're probably going to do if you rent a condo